Hello and welcome to episode 14 of this series of 24, Ask, the Key to a Better Life. We've all heard the maxim of the attitude of gratitude, right? Waking up, being grateful for what you have, having gratitude for the things in your life. And while that's awesome, there's also a responsibility of gratitude. So gratitude is about being grateful for the things we have in our life. And think about it this way. Why should you deserve to have anything more than what you have if you can't even be grateful for what you have now? And it doesn't matter whether you have a little or a lot. If you're not grateful for what you have, why should you deserve to have any more? So being grateful is step one. It's the key to understanding that when you're grateful for what you have, the powers that be, it doesn't matter whether you believe in God or the universe or just plain old karma, we get what we deserve. And you're not going to deserve more if you just take what you have and throw it away. It's kind of like when you're a child or when you have children and they get way too many presents for the holidays, right? So they get downstairs and they start ripping open the presents, and they open the first one, they're, wow, this is awesome, then they set it down. Then they open up the next one, wow, this is awesome, they set it down. And they just keep going through the presents. They don't even really appreciate the ones that they've opened. And then when they're done, there's so many of them, they don't know how to choose, because they're not really connected with any of them. They're not grateful for them. It's just, what about the next one? What about the next one? What about the next one? And it doesn't really matter. And then those toys and those presents end up getting thrown away or unused. And really, that's disappointing. Not just for the people who gave them the presents, but all of the fun they could have had. Sometimes it's better to just have one thing. So again, it doesn't matter if you have a lot or a little. It's about being grateful for whatever you have. Because being grateful opens up the room for more. Another way to put it might be, think about taking a step. You really can't take the next step until you are fully through this one, right? Even putting your next foot forward, you have to kind of bring that one up and put the other one down. So gratitude's the same thing. Being grateful for what you have is like going through that step fully. And once you do that, you're ready for the next one. There's one more thing to think about. Everything you have now, everything that you have in your life, was once something you hoped for, right? So be grateful for it. You wanted all of whatever it is at one point in your life. And now you have it. And you can always say, well, not this one particular thing. I didn't want to get fired by my job. No, but where you are in your life, the things that you've accomplished, who you are, all of the things that you have and have experienced in your life are things that at one point in your life you hoped you could do or dreamed that you could do. And now you've done them. So be grateful, appreciate them, really understand the meaning they have in your life, and you'll be ready for more. There's a wonderful word in the Hawaiian language, and that word is kuleana. And a man I once knew in Hawaii told me that kuleana is all about personal responsibility. And it starts with, you have a right to whatever you want, right? You have a right to live a better life. You have every right to have that. But with that right comes a responsibility. I love that word, kuleana, because there is a responsibility to gratitude. There's a responsibility that comes with being grateful for what you have. You know, John Kennedy was famous for a quote, which is actually just another way of saying what's in the Bible, and that's, for those to whom much is given, much is required. And that's the responsibility of gratitude, being grateful for what you have and being able to help others in return. You can't just take and take and take in this world. You've got to be grateful for it and understand that other people can benefit as well. And here's the second thing. I've been mostly referring to things, but quite frankly, it's not just about things. You should be grateful for who and what you are. Everything that has happened in your life has brought you to this moment, to where you are today. You couldn't be who you are without all of the experiences you've had. Those are good and bad. Right? We learn from our bad experiences. We relish and we revel in the good ones. But both together make up who you are. They've gotten you this far, and they're the building blocks and the foundation of what you're going to take to get you to the next step in whatever region of your life you're trying to improve. And so being grateful and understanding that who and what you are is awesome. And yeah, I know there have been challenges, and I know that there are hard times, and for some of you things are really difficult right now. But part of who you are is because of and in spite of those challenges. So now that you understand the power of gratitude, I want to talk to you about your fingerprints. That's right. I want to talk to you about why it's important for you to leave your fingerprints in this world. And we're going to do that next on 24.